Typical problem in terms of free fall, you have someone throw a penny off the Willis Tower. How fast will it get going, neglecting air resistance? What formula can we use? So I'm telling you that acceleration is negative 9.8 meters per second squared. How high is the Willis Tower? We're going to say y initial is 1200. I'm sorry, it's not 1200. It's 400 meters, just about. Its y final, when the penny hits the ground, is 0 meters. My question to you is, how fast is it going when it hits the ground? So velocity final is equal to, I don't know. Well, which equation am I going to use here? Oh, look. V final, maybe this would be a good one. I know my V initial, very good. My velocity initial is 0 because you're dropping a penny. Acceleration, negative 9.8. But I don't have the time. So I don't have this or this. Two variables, can't use it. Position final, position initial, velocity initial, the time. Not interested in the time it takes. Okay, so I don't have. I don't want to know the time it takes. That's what I'm interested in. I said, what's the velocity? So let's look at this. Velocity final squared. Okay, we don't know it. Velocity initial, we know it. Acceleration, we know it. And the change in position, we know. So let's use this formula here. So velocity final squared is equal to velocity initial, which is 0, times 2, negative 9.8 meters per second squared, times, now again, this is my position, 400 meters, and this is my final position, 0 meters, and it's 400 meters tall, then you have to do y final minus y initial. So the final is 0 minus 400 meters. So you have a negative number over there. Let's calculate this really quickly. I keep forgetting my calculator behind the camera. Shit. That's painful. 2 times negative 9.8 times negative 400 equals 7840. That's a pretty big number, and if you look here, I'm landing up with meters squared over seconds squared. Oh, what did I forget to do? I forgot to take the square root. But if you're always writing down what your units are, you won't make this problem because you say, well, meters squared, seconds squared. So you have to write down what your units are. I keep telling you that if you don't do it, you're going to mess up your problem. So square root of 7840 equals 88 meters per second. Because we're going to take the square root once again. Velocity final squared. I'm going to take the square root of these things. The square root of the square cancels. So I had the square root, and it landed up with 88 meters per second.